We're moving into our squat series with balance work in the transverse plane, turning, where 90% of injuries occur. Our squat series today will be done standing on our foam roller. You're going to tie your lightest Theraband a quarter of the way into the foam roller. I'd advise using ToeSox for this for safety purposes. Most horseback riders I've worked with have the balance to do this, but if you are concerned about your balance or recovering from an injury, feel free to do this on the floor, standing on the end of the Theraband. We're going to bring the roller by the wall with the circular part facing the wall, and you're going to step up onto the roller. I'd advise stepping up with your dominant leg closest to the Theraband, and so make sure the Theraband is farthest from the wall, because you're holding the wall with one hand and the band is in the other hand. Dominant leg is closest to that Theraband, farthest away from the wall. Go ahead and step on up. Gather the end of the band in the outside hand from around the knuckles, thumb on the outside. From here, find your balance for a second, knees soft. The inside leg, you're going to cross it into that figure 4 you were just in. Cross it over top. Point the toes. Take the arm overhead in shoulder flexion. Press it overhead. Hold it here. Inhale 1. Breathe. Exhale 1. Stay here. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Tip the tailbone back. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Coming on up. Taking the cross off. Lowering the arm. One more set when you're ready. Cross the foot over. Sit back. Use those low abs. Point the toes. Shoulder flexion. Shoulders plugged down. Chin lifted. Inhale 1. Exhale 1. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, inner thighs pulled back. Inhale, belly in. Exhale, lower pelvic floor muscles pull in and up. And inhale, uncross the leg. Put the foot back down, lower the arm, bend the knees, and step off the roller. Switch sides. So this is a challenge, but it's a great way to get into the glute med, to open up the low back, to work the internal obliques. When you're ready, go ahead, cross that foot over, point the toes, shoulder flexion with the arm. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2, plug the shoulder down. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3, and lower the leg down, lower the arm. Take a pause. Notice your feet. Can you wrap your feet around the roller like a bird would around a branch, and make sure the feet aren't turned out, that they're perfectly parallel. Let's take that cross again. Second set on the non-dominant side. If the knee's painting, make sure the the cross is above the knee and your toes are pointed. Exhale, sit back deeper. Inhale, pelvis pulls down towards the roller. Exhale, inner thighs pull back. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, lower pelvic floor muscles lift in and up. And inhale, stand up, uncross the leg. Hold it here. Wrap the toes around, make sure they're parallel. We're going to do an extra set on your non-dominant side. Okay? So that non-dominant hip needs more strength to balance out the body. Cross it over, point the toes, hold it here. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2, square your pelvis. Exhale 2. Inhale 3, you're doing great. Exhale 3. And let's slowly take that down. So take that band off of the roller once you come off of it. And then I want you to come into a forearm plank and roll out your quadriceps, roll out your thighs. So as we roll out the thighs, the legs can be hip distance apart or together. Arms are in a forearm position, so in front of you. Don't roll your knees, so roll below the knees, roll above the knees and all the way up to your hip groin area, not below the knees. So just the thigh, flesh of the thigh, get into that. Pause here, push down with your forearms into the floor. Make sure the elbows are under the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, kick one heel to your butt, pointing the toes. Kick it twice. Kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. Keep going. Kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. Move to the center of the thighs if you're at the top. Just move to a different spot and repeat. Kick, kick, and switch. Belly in. Kick, kick, and switch. Chin lifted, toes pointed. Kick, kick, and switch. One more. Kick, kick, and switch. Find one last spot, one more tender area. Push down and out with the forearms. Kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. Point the toes. Kick, kick, and switch. One more time. Kick, kick, and switch. Excellent. Let's come up to stand. Bring that lightest Theraband back around your foam roller a quarter of the way in. Our step to balance today is going to be in the transverse plane, and we're going to make sure that, so you're doing this stepping onto the foam roller. ToeSox, if you have them, and if not, do it on the floor if you're worried about your balance. So the setup of this, once we've tied the Theraband to the end, I'm going to have you stand facing the wall, holding the end of the band. So stand facing the wall, holding the end of the band, and make sure that the leg that's closest to the foam roller is your dominant leg. So you've wrapped the knuckles of the hand that's holding the Theraband around it with the thumb on the outside. Bring the other hand to the wall. You're going to take a quarter turn. So imagine you're at 12 o'clock onto your dominant leg. Lift the other leg up. So that's the movement. Step off for a second. Go grab your lightest loop band, bringing it around your ankles. I'm not going to put this on. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It looks like this. This is not good for my posture, so I'm not going to keep it on, but you're going to keep it on now that you know the movement. Okay? So face the wall, same side, stepping that dominant leg up, bringing the other leg to knee flexion immediately. Find it. Hold it here. Inhale 1. Arm comes to shoulder flexion. Arm that's loaded. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Point the toes if you can. If you lose the band, flex the foot. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, stepping down slowly off of the roller. We'll repeat one more time on that side. You're doing great. 3 breath hold at the top. Find the balance. Take your gaze up higher than eye level. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2, shoulders plug down. Inhale, low belly pulls in. And exhale, last breath, plug the shoulders down. Oh, that was our last breath. Good, step off. All right, switch sides. Now this side is going to be precarious because this is your non-dominant side. So I'd encourage you to make sure when you step up on your inhale and you softly bend the knee that you're stepping up onto. We start facing the wall at 12 o'clock. So start facing the wall. And now it'll be the non-dominant leg that you're stepping up onto. Quarter turn, find the balance, hold, knee flexion, bring that arm up to shoulder flexion. There we go. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Slowly stepping down. Final set. You're doing great. If this feels too scary, do it on the floor. Listen to your body. Step up. Find the balance. Knee flexion. Inhale 1. Point the toes if you can. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Tip the tailbone back. Soft bend in the supporting knee. Exhale 2. Inhale. Plug the shoulders down. Exhale, slowly making your way off. Great. You're going to kick that loop band off. Good work for the hip flexors and the upper body. Come to the floor with your foam roller. Take the band that's on it off. Foam rolling our IT band. Start with your dominant leg. The IT band is here, the outer thigh. Don't roll the knee. Going all the way up to your glute, all the way down to right before you get to the knee. Side forearm plank. Don't collapse into the shoulder here. Lift your chin up. Breathe. Make sure you can hear that breath. You're doing great. That was a lot of stability work. You did an excellent job. Hang in there. Chin lifted, shoulders plugged down, collarbone wide, belly pulled in towards the spine, even when you're stretching here. And the outside arm or the top arm can be behind the head, on the hip, or down in front of you if you really need that leverage. But I'd encourage you to try to lift it because it'll take your upper back and allow you to involve the upper back and the neck flexors and the core more. Keep going. You're doing great. Breathe in. Okay, let's slowly switch sides. Set up on that non-dominant side. We won't be here as long, but dig in. Get going. Use your breath. Walking forward and back, finding those tender spots. Not pushing the belly out, pulling it in. Plugging the shoulders down, trying to take that top arm to the hip or behind the head so that it's out of the way. and you can use your back. That side plank is great to build the strength behind the shoulder, so push down into the floor as you go forward and back. It's a modified plank because you've got one leg down, but still working that shoulder. Keep going, one more breath. All right, let's make our way to a comfortable seat. Great job.